Okay, ready?
Throwing right away is Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 14-yard line.
Here's Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to get the football back at their own 17.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
On the ground, it's Scadaboo to start the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Scadaboo. And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Scadaboo, 74 yards. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Gano now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Giants 14, Bears nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Bears, 1st down.
To throw, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air once more, Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's up to the 20. Oh, he sheds himself free. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now 21-0.
Bears nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
To the air, Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Williams looking to do it himself. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. Now 2nd and 5.
Sack! Liking 18.
Dart going to give to Scatterby. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
On 3rd down, here's Scatterby. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They'll try it now with Swift. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. They juked him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right to the air is Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Right now, you got 58. Yeah, this.
To throw is Rodgers. Off play action. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Still on his feet. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. 79 yards. And the Steelers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Back to throw. Williams. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Touchdown Bears! DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle.
It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back.
Down the numbers. There he DeAndre Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the point after try for Santos. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Cairo Santos to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Well, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Wright. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st down, Chicago.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Looking to throw. Williams. Now he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Steelers 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brady Jarrett on the stop. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Ty Johnson now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
First tone of the game for James Cook. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. It's Allen out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. Oh, Allen loses it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction there off the field. Instead,
oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Alert! Look out!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We go tonight. 120. Maverick.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams going to throw on the first play. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. To throw is Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Loveland open right side. He's got it. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Williams to the air once more. Open man, that's Luther Burden. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 14, Lions 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Goff to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps.
Jahmyr Gibbs! Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2, all 8 points for good measure. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On second down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
You got Hornets! 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 What is it? Hold on!
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down. First and 10.
First down, Lions.
They'll go play action with Goff. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kicker on for the
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 11.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
What is up?
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to have the Bears first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
The Bears first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. To the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
What is up?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Vegas! What is up? Yes! Punch Spurs! Yes!
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Goff. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is caught to the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll take it at the 12. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Goff gives it to Gibbs. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Gain of 4 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Here's Williams now to throw. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Down. 1st and 10 at the
throwing again. Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Williams to the air once more. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Finding room at midfield. And he will go all the way. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Shell.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates, good. With the extra point, and the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's two catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Let's go. We go.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Lions,
they get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Detroit.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
180.
They'll go play action with Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Orange. 180. Hey, kill. BC.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
180.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
What is up?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Down the sideline. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Lions 50, Bears 40. Cairo Santos to kick
So here's
off for
Santos
Chicago.
after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Maverick! What's that?
Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
12! We go tonight!
On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the deep...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Goff to throw. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. 1st down and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Here's 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one. So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he will score! Game on. Luther Burton. Touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, I just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 47.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Filthy. What is it? Hold up.
Williams. Now a shot here, deep middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Watch Spurs. What is it? Hold up.
To throw is Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing again, Williams. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 21
That's catch
more
3
yards.
just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second.
This is one of those
down.
situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be third down.
12 Buddha. What is it on? Yeah.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. We are set for fourth and long. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Off to throw on first down. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Biggie Angels, Hot Spurs.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. One final play. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What? Hold on. Like 20.
Throwing right away here, Goff. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take possession at the 42-yard line. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out and you're going to take a shot. You know, you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Williams to throw on 3rd. That's Cox. This is Loveland. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's got it at the 5. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
On the tackle.
On play action, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Jacob Sailors now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Goff. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. got to protect the football.
First down. Here's Swift. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Offense to the line fast.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He goes to the hurry up here. 3rd and 2. Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Space on the right. He's got room. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Looks like they're... And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Here we go. That's it.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Goff off the play action. Big strike here to Williams. Down the left sideline he goes. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that